So we're checking out the SWAT Commander Early Access. Note that I do not meet the required or the system requirements for GPU as far as I can tell, so this may not look as good as it should.
X-ray on guard. Give me that last shot. Just have private.
It's going to be a 1011 of a residence, 2240 East 8th Street, 2240 East 8th Avenue E, the Brandon Neck Road, and it's going to be a kitchen and then indication.
Okay. 3452, most 91.
And 4 crime. At this time in the 6-0, holding a 1010 call for help, coming from 2980 West 2th Street, and holding a 53 property on Brighton, 15th Street and Brighton Beach Avenue.
So, Lieutenant?
6-0 Lieutenant. 10 for your pass, that's going to be 12347, 12347.
So far the user interface on the main menu looks pretty tidy, not real complicated. Turning off hit indicators. I frickin' hate hit indicators. They're such gamey Call of Duty crap. You should be able to see whether you hit from the special effects in the game or the sound of bullets slapping into materials, including flesh. You shouldn't need some stupid X appearing on the screen or some ridiculous sound effect that spans the distance between you and the target, like immediately. There should be travel time on the sound. I'll turn on the FPS meter so you can see what I'm getting. I have a 1080 card. Okay, this is not going to be a serious attempt here. This is just screwing around. I've already got Ready or Not, and this title just seems like an almost perfect clone of Ready or Not from what I've seen of it so far. So I guess they're just trying to carve out their own niche in the tactical shooter genre or something. I don't know. But anyway, it looked like it was going to be a decent title, so the price is right. Does any SWAT team seriously use those Fayaki, collimator sights?
TOC to entry team. Negotiations have broken down. The suspects are fortified and non-compliant. You are cleared to move in and secure the site.
We're ready to go.
Their place has 2 front doors. Oh, I've already been hit. Where's that coming from?
On the ground. We'll get you out. This is a safety measure. Entry team to talk. Civilian in custody.
Copy that.
I'm
We'll be ready
afraid of
for
what
them.
they're doing in the basement. There's screams coming from the...
Entry team to talk. Injured civilian. Ready for evac. Entry team to talk. Dead civilian spotted.
Roger that. Standing by.
Entry team to talk. Evidence found.
Understood. Marking the evidence. Keep pushing forward.
Entry team to talk. Found a dead body.
Copy.
Entry team to talk. There's a dead civilian here.
Copy.
Entry team to talk. Dead body.
Tag the suspect. We'll handle the rest. Stay on objective.
Entry team to talk. Dead body.
Temps alerted. Continue.
On your
Take
knees.
me instead. I'm scared what you might do to them.
We'll get you out. This is a safety measure. Entry team to talk. Civilian is safe. Waiting to evac.
We're running low.
Roger
Need
that.
to go
We'll
to
come
the
in when
shop.
it's clear.
Entry team to talk. There's a dead suspect here.
Tag the body and carry on.
I want to go back to a time when they were not yet part of the sect. They were so cute when they were little.
Entry team to talk. Evidence found.
Forensics notified. Move on.
Who seriously has candles lit everywhere, open flames all over their house constructed with wood? That's just weird.
Entry team to talk. Suspect down.
Mark for pickup. Stay focused.
Entry team to talk. Suspect is dead.
Body confirmed. Secure the area and move forward.
You know what? I want to check this out first. Is that Charles Manson? Damn it. So my score was doing well, but I didn't survive. So, let's see. Back to briefing.
Talk to entry team. The situation is volatile. Suspects are refusing to surrender and may be armed. Entry team, move in and bring order to the chaos.
We're good to go.
Mission name is Silence of the Hansons. Isn't that little boy band with the weird hairdos?
Everybody down. Entry team to talk. There's a dead suspect here.
Copy. Morgue notified. Tag the body and continue your sweep.
One thing that kind of annoys me with AI is when they're firing a full auto burst and they either commence the burst when they're way off target, or they continue the burst when they've already taken down the target and they're swiveling away. Like you saw that guy, his burst continued all the way across the room and then down the stairway. It just looks very robotic. But so far the game's playing well. I would say that the AI seems a little skilled. But anyway, I'll give it another go. It seems like it's like on par with Ready or Not, at least the last time I played Ready or Not.
Lead, this is TOC. All peaceful options have been exhausted. Move in, secure the area, and prepare for a volatile engagement.
Entry team in position.
The footstep sounds make it hard to figure out where you're hearing them from. They sound like they're very close.
Entry team to TOC. Suspect down.
Tag the suspect. We'll handle the rest. Stay on objective.
On the ground. Nobody move. You're safe. This is a precaution. Entry team to TOC. Civilian is safe. Waiting to evac.
Every night.
Entry team to
whenever
TOC.
they came to
We've
my
got a
house,
wounded
It
civilian.
was horrifying.
Roger. Medical teams have been notified.
Entry team to TOC. Found a dead body.
Copy.
Entry team to TOC. Found evidence. Entry team to TOC. A civilian's dead.
Copy.
Entry team to TOC. Man down!
Roger that.
Entry team to TOC. Suspect is dead.
Tag the body and carry on.
I would advise against a Tommy gun being part of the selection if the setting is pretty much anywhere. You're not going to find many of those being used. I saw a Tech 9.
I'll tell you what happened here.
Put your
Come
hands
to
up
rest
and
the
get down.
boys.
It'll be alright. Please don't resist. Entry team to TOC. Civilian is safe. Waiting to evac.
We're running
Roger
low.
that.
Need to go
Trailer's
to the
standing
shop.
by.
Entry team to TOC. Down suspect secured and ready to evacuate.
Copy. EMTs and trailers standing by.
Entry team to talk. Dead suspect.
Mark for pickup. Stay focused.
Hands on your back.
So the AI looked like it was pre-firing the doorway or the door jam area, which I guess is okay. I mean, you would have probably some jumpy suspects doing that. So anyway, the game seems, I mean, pretty good. For settings in America, though, I just for authenticity's sake, and very few tactical shooters get this correct, is I would focus on the weapon selection, not just for the team, but also for the NPCs, because you've got certain laws in America which are quite incongruous with America supposedly being the land of the free, where most of the weapons or firearms at our disposal are going to be semi-automatic, and usually people that have legal suppressors, they're not likely to commit crimes just because of what it took to legally acquire those items, and the same goes for select fire weapons, full auto weapons. You know, it just takes a lot to acquire something like that in America legally. Now, if they've acquired them illegally, then they've got some pretty serious crime connections. So then you could expect them to behave appropriately. But something that I liked from the SWAT series, like SWAT 3 and SWAT 4, was that the early missions were pretty low-tier threats, and you built up to higher threats with more suspects, with better weapons, and this feels like you're kind of going into it against quite a few well-armed guys, but maybe that's just because I suck. I don't know. So, I mean, in a game where you've only got so many settings and so many missions, you may not be able to afford to so gradually ramp up the difficulty on the missions. And of course, I would also argue that it's probably not realistic that you would um, go out on missions that do gradually ramp up in difficulty. Because if anything, the difficulty would be random. You know, you could just as easily have your first mission be a really difficult one, unless it's that uh, you're only being selected for missions that you've been proven for. But I would think that just passing through SWAT selection and training would mean that you might be ready for whatever. So, I don't know. It's up to the developers to make that decision, I guess. Um, but so far, the title seems pretty solid. Um, I'd put it right up there with Ready or Not from what I've seen so far. I was one of the early supporters of Ready or Not, and I used to go through the gas station mission in the state that it was in back then, just over and over again. I I appreciate that there seems to be some randomness in the pathways, the easy pathways in this first mission that I played. Um, because I wouldn't like it if, like, the same door was locked every time, or the same suspect was in the same spot every time. There seems to be some variation in that, which I appreciate. Uh, yeah, I don't have too much to criticize about that, but in an American setting, if you're talking about legal firearms, you know, you get lots of Kel-Tecs, lots of high points, either high point pistols or high point pistol caliber carbines, Rugers. Um, let's see, in addition to Smith and Wessons, uh, of course, all your many different types of AR-15s, Palmetto State Armory, excuse me, firearms. You know, some AKs, especially Dracos, I think are popular. The Tech 9 used to be, I think, more popular in America. I don't know about now. I think now you'd be dealing with more Glocks with switches. And what was the one pistol? It was like Hell Puppy or Hell something. It was a popular pistol with gangstas. Let me see. Yeah, so that's about it, I think. Yeah, you might see some SKSs too. SKSs are pretty popular because they were pretty cheap back in the day. Um, um, anyway, so I'm going to wrap it up there.